Good day, students. I hope you're having an amazing day today. So, how are you feeling today? Very good. Sounds great. So, before anything else, I would like to introduce to you myself. I am your Mom Maria Cristina G. Guiñas. You can call me Mom Tin if you want to. So, with me is Ma'am Exie Cabalonga, Ma'am Christian Montaño, and Ma'am Alexandra Jane Yap. So, class, let me ask you, do you mind working creative things during this time of pandemic in your convenient time? Very good, because today we will discuss Novelty Craft Lesson number 1, Use and Care of Tools and Materials. So today, let us find out our objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to first select and use appropriate tools for the work. Then second, follow safety and hazard control procedures. Then lastly, care of hand and power tools. So, to proceed proper in my formal discussion about lesson number 1, my topic is all about handicraft tools and the use of the handicraft tools. So, let's go. So, class, let me introduce to you handicraft tools and the use of the handicraft tools. First thing first, let us exercise our mind by brainstorming as I ask you a word and define it. So what is novelty craft? Yes? Nice try. Next. Very good. Next. Exactly. So novelty craft meaning making original, unique, and new things through resourceful way. So meaning you are creative enough to create original things to produce a product. So next we have tools. So what is tools? Yes? Okay, very good. Next. Good job. So tools is an instrument held by hand used to achieve a particular task. So meaning it is easy to use because it is handheld, lighter to use, and easy to use. Okay class, have you ever seen these things in my hand? Alright, because these are some of the examples of the tools that we will going to discuss in these pictures. So first, we have our pencil. So a pencil is a slender tube of wood, metal, plastic containing a core or strip of graphite, a solid coloring metal. So class, basically pencil is used for writing, drawing, and of course, sketching a design. Next, we have our ruler. So ruler is usually straight strip or cylinder of plastic, wood, metal. So class, our ruler is used for making straight line, measuring width, and as well as in engineering and construction industries in measuring distance. Next, we have our craft knife. So, the craft knife is an essential tool for many projects. Knives must be razor sharp, with some craft knives using razor blades. Some craft knives have sharp pointed tips, others have disposable tips. So the example of craft knife is our cutter. So wherein the user uses its blade to cut the object into pieces and face provided. Okay class, next we have our glue gun. So hot glue guns are electronic handheld devices that somewhat resemble the shape of a gun. It has a glue stick that melts to the glue that things provided. So, our glue gun is used for the embellishment of a work, such as attaching dried flowers and buttons, as well as in designing our bulletin board in our classroom. So next, we have our scissor. So scissors and hand-operated shearing tools. A pair of scissors consists of a pair of metal blades. The sharpened edges slide against each other when it handles. So our scissor is used for cutting out papers and of course in cutting thin objects like fabrics. Then next we have our paper cutter. So paper cutter, also known as a paper guillotine or simply guillotine. So class, where can you find usually paper cutter? Alright, in offices and school. So it is designed in cutting out shape by moving its scissors around the outline of the shape. So the punch stamps the paper and cut the shape instantly by one quick swift chop. So class, next in line we have our wood burner. So wood burner is a handheld wood burning tools or electric instruments that heat up. After the tip of the burner heats up, press it against leather or wood to burn a design. So class, the use of the wood burner is instead of making a drawing in a leather or wood, the user burns a design in order to make a design. Then next we have our mini hole puncher. It is a handheld tool to drill a single hole. So it is used in making bookmarks, as you can see in the example here. So last thing we have our pliers. So pliers, it pincers with parallel, flat, and typically serrated surfaces. So pliers class helps us to hold the object or the things firmly to manipulate thin object. So to give more emphasis in my lesson, let me ask you, what have you learned today? Alright, excellent. So for the next topic, let me introduce to you Ma'am Exie Cabalonga for her discussion.